Hello. How are we all? I just want to tell you today some of my train stories. My latest one was that I was sitting down, minding my own business, and a group of these drunk men, the lads, came and sat down, and one of them kept looking at me, and I was just thinking, why are you looking at me, you drunk weirdo? And so anyway, I'm sitting there, and he points to the blue interior because the inside is blue, and then he points to his teeth like this. So I'm thinking, shit, it's been a long journey. I've had the odd snack. Maybe I've got some blue on my tooth. Oh my god, have I got blue teeth? What is wrong with my teeth? Like when you're a kid and you suck a sweet and your tongue's blue and your teeth go green or something. So I'm thinking, oh my god. And then he goes to me, do you not understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, no. And he's like, well, I'm trying to connect to your Bluetooth. I'm thinking, Bluetooth? Why are you drunk, hideous man? And I'm not being horrible because I'll talk to anyone, didn't I? I'll talk to anyone. I'm a nice person, honestly. But I'm just thinking, why are you trying to connect to my Bluetooth? I mean, who even uses Bluetooth anymore? I've got BBM and that, innit? Like, don't need Bluetooth, I've got BBM. And you've even got WhatsApp. Who's got WhatsApp? Well, even so, nobody uses Bluetooth. So I'm thinking, what are you doing? Oh, hideous. And anyway, he's like, yeah, I was trying to connect to you, and I'm just thinking, like, there's loads of bitches on this train. Like, there's going to be loads of people. Why would you want to try and connect to me? So, anyway, in the end, he's like, I take it you're not interested. And I'm just like, well, no, because you're a state, you're pissed. I mean, I know I'm like, no Princess Di or anything, Kate Middleton, but he was a right mess, like drunken chav on the train. Ugh, it's just gross. So, anyway, yeah, in the end, he did piss off because his mate was like, come on man, she ain't interested, don't want to know. So, yeah, that's what happened. That was a Bluetooth story right there. Keep it real.
Okay, so when I was on the train, I was really needing to go to the toilet, and I was waiting down outside the cubicle for ages, and I was like, oh my god, I need to fucking do, oh my god. And I was thinking, right, well, I'm not going to go all the way back to my seat, which is 3 carriages down, and then come all the way back up again. I want to make sure that I can get in that room. And it was weird, because I was hearing this sort of noise, and I was thinking, what the fuck is going on in there, weirdo? So anyway, another few minutes passed or something, and then the door swings open, and this twat guy standing there, and he's like, sorry, did you want to get in? And I'm like, well, duh, of course I want to fucking use the toilet. God, Christ's sake. But of course I didn't really say that because I'm a nice person, so I said, well, yeah, I need to use the toilet. He's like, do you want to come in with me? What? Well, no, I would prefer to go to the toilet myself. I'm not incapacitated. I can actually go to the toilet by myself, thank you very much. Oh, alright then, well, do you want me to go with you? Well, hang on a minute, isn't that the same thing? So I was like, well, no, I think you'd better get out, mate. So then, oh, fucking use a twat. Anyway, so you can sort of see how that panned out. So I go into the toilet, push the button, close the door, and then I'm like, right, okay. So I go sit down in the toilet, that kind of thing you do. Thing is, right, it flushes just right in the middle of me doing my business, which really freaks me out. Like anything like that on planes or on buses or anything like that. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's like, whoa, okay. So hang on, like, how did that happen? And then afterwards, I was looking around and I was like, hang on a minute. The flush button is like on the back of the wall, behind the seat. How the fuck did it flush? It makes no sense. I mean, literally, when that thing went off, I literally shat myself. I mean, I shat myself anyway. I didn't shat myself, I went for a shit, but you know, same sort of principle. So I was a bit like freaked out. I was like, what is going on here? So anyway, yeah, that really annoyed me about trains. And another thing which really annoys me about trains, you know, like old people when they get on the train and they go into like the little bit, you know, where it's like priority seating, and you're sitting there in priority seating, but there are like 5 or 6 other chairs in priority seating. But they tell you to get up and walk out just because you are a young person and they want to establish the fact that they are old, so this is for old people only. So I was like, excuse me, there are other seats around there, what's your problem? What's your problem? But there you go, that's the kind of thing that, you know, happens on trains. You get some assholes, you get some weirdos. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks.
Drunk people. Drunk people on trains are annoying. I'm probably usually one of them a few times a year, but it's like the people that just have like no respect and you know, they're gobbing off and they're puking everywhere and they're mouthing off and they're starting on people they don't even know. And there was like a few of them on my train the other day, and I'll talk about one of them in a minute, but they was gobbing off, they were starting on people, and they started on this poor briefcase wanker, like little Martin, or I know Colin, let's call him Colin, and they started on poor little Colin. He must have been like on his way home from work, and all of a sudden he gets this Jeremy Kyle fucking reject like gobbing off in his face. It's like, come on, have a little bit of respect, kids, come on.
Right, yeah, my turn to have like a talk about like, you know, people on trains, yeah? Because these motherfuckers are pissing me off, yeah? Oh my god, yeah, you think like you're so fucking like more important than everyone else, yeah? Oh my god, yeah, right, okay. I was like sitting down and I was like reading like fucking like Harry Potter or something, and yeah, alright, fucking hell, I'll read Harry Potter. Yeah, and basically like I was on like a really good like chapter, and like I'm reading it, and then suddenly I can hear this noise like coming over from like the seat opposite, and I'm like, fucking hell, I'm trying to read it, and I'm like fucking dyslexic, yeah, you know, I can't focus on like reading and listening at the same time. It's really fucking annoying. So all I can hear is in my fucking ear for 3. No, it wasn't 3. It was like an hour or something. Yeah. So I'm reading, and I'm like thinking, fucking hell, I can still hear this music, and I still haven't like finished this really fucking good bit of my book. So then I started to look at him. Yeah. So like I'm looking at him, and he's like looking across, and he's like reading. He's like listening to his music, dawdling in his head, like, you know, fucking like J fucking Z or something. And then suddenly he looks across, he sees me looking at him, and he looks at me, and then he fucking turns it up louder. I mean, like, you know, not everybody on the train wants to hear fucking Jay-Z. Some of us want to, like, you know, read like Harry Potter or something, you know. So I'm just like reading, I've just got this, he turns it up louder. Oh, for fuck's sake, I mean.
So, why do people play their music up loud in the train? I mean, it's just so awful, it's so irritating. And why can't they buy themselves some bloody headphones? They're only cheap from Pound Shop or something, but no, they have to play their music so loud, like polyphonic shit, you know, like that? Well, and then they go on the internet and they download other stuff and they do steps. I mean, who likes steps? I mean, they should really go into the pound shop and buy themselves some proper earphones. So I haven't got a bloody ear what their music they're playing because it irritates me no end. In fact, it's absolute shit.
Hello everyone, how are we all? Good? Yeah, well, just want to tell you about a few things that I really fucking hate about people on trains. Because these motherfuckers are really pissing me off, actually. Well, first of all, like, we're in an enclosed space, aren't we? Yeah? Like, we know that there's not actually a lot of space on the carriages. So why don't people have a fucking shower in the morning? Yeah? Know what I mean? Right? So you're there, aren't you? Right? And you're next to somebody. You're just like, you can hear it, right? You can hear breathing, like. And then they've got that, like, you know, they've got a cold, they've got a fucking cold. And they're like, just like, why don't you have a tissue? Why are you even on this fucking train, clogging up my fucking airspace with your fucking germs and your stinky, didn't brush your teeth this morning, did you? Or last night? Dog fucking coffee breath, yeah? Yeah, well, it's just disgusting. And not only that, but like I was saying, like the ones that don't shower, and you're there, and like, you get this whiff. Oh my god, you get this like, it's like stale in it. It smells like last night's fucking curry. Like, it's just rank, you know? It smells like, you know, when your dog, like, you washed your dog for like 2 fucking weeks, and there's just that like sweaty dog fucking smell. Oh my god, right? And you're just like, it's fucking you, innit? You disgusting human being! You know how the fucking legs? We're not animals anymore. You're there like, oh my god, that's his body odour particles. Ugh. And they're going up my nose and in my pores. It's just rank, just a fucking germ fest, isn't it? We're just all there, crammed together, sniffing and breathing and getting a bit of each other. I mean, how much bloody DNA do you think you swallow in a day for going on a train? It's just rank, wrong.
Yeah, funny because it's true, isn't it?